Food, rent, utility bills, healthcare prices, they're all still climbing. I'm Farrah Tomazin, political correspondent for the Daily Beast. You might have heard that Donald Trump has given himself an A+ for the economy and insists that the affordability crisis is just a Democratic hoax. But for millions of Americans, that A+ feels more like an F. Food, rent, utility bills, healthcare prices, they're all still climbing. That's real stress. So at a Pennsylvania rally this week, Trump tried a message reboot. He admitted prices were still too high thanks to the previous Biden administration, but he insists he's now bringing them down. He talked up the fact that inflation had cooled and that wages were up and that policies from his big, beautiful bill would help ease the pressure. But polls show most Americans don't believe the hype. And while Trump is urging families to cut back on things, even suggesting last night that they should have fewer pencils and fewer dolls, he's spending big on things like the gold-tinted ballroom at the White House. That kind of disconnect could prove a problem with the midterms just around the corner. Midterms, after all, are often referendums on the president of the day. While Trump won't physically be on the ballot, his chief of staff, Susie Wiles, revealed this week that he will be front and centre of the campaign as Republicans try to hold on to their wafer-thin majority. If they can't, and Democrats flip the House, they could stall Trump's legislative agenda, launch investigations, and potentially file articles of impeachment against him and members of his cabinet. That's why it's crucial that the president gets on top of the affordability crisis. And step one would be to admit that cost of living pressures for most Americans aren't just a hoax.